Morning. So it's a Saturday on the Easter weekend. We had a mad week rushing around trying to get ready for the party on Easter Monday, and now weather's going to defeat us. We've had to postpone it a week because it's going to be a horrible Monday apparently. But we did make a lot of good progress. So Connor came round on Thursday for me, give me a day, and he's just power washed everything in sight. And I had this other chap come along. The quotes for doing this hedge, I mean, just literally to top it off for me, because I was running out of time, they ranged from 500 quid to 800. I mean, you know, and then some guy came and he said he'd do it for 80. He had to use all my tools because he was a bit of just a lad doing a day's work. But look at that. There's still stuff on the top because that's on Angie's side, but you know, Angie's going to get somebody back to do her side and he couldn't reach that far. But what a job, 80 quid. There you go, job done. And I disposed of most of the stuff. Connor power washed all of this. I need to, birds have messed it already, amazing. Yeah, and I tidied up around the back here. So that went very nice. So we had a good day really. The pond itself, I decided to get another filter. I was really struggling of how I connect that box there, that filter there. See that big pipe coming out of it? How do I connect that filter to that waterfall? And we really did want the waterfall, and obviously we need filtration. So in the end, I bought another pump, which is now neatly tucked down the side there, hiding away. And I'll probably leave that there. And that solves a few problems. One, it solves the fact that I needed the pipe work to work that side of the house, and secondly, it connects straight away. You know, it's just, I can just use the hosing to connect it. So that means no specialist things needed. And then I'm going to put that pump that side of the house, more or less back where I originally intended it to go, so that, and I'm going to run a drain pipe back under the deck there, back into the pond. So I'll have two pond filters running. I can already start to see the difference in the water quality. I can already see it. They reckon within 36 hours I should be able to have completely clear water. But yeah, I can definitely see the difference. So even though the party's not happening Monday, I want to get all that gravel moved. My objective for the day is definitely to get this done. So what I need to do, mix up some cement. I'm gonna put one of the sleepers in there, mount the other sleeper on top, put the other bit of the one I cut off in there, and then I'm gonna, over here I brought some gravel because I'm gonna level a lot of pea gravel. I'm gonna level this up here, this one, cut a little bit into that top bit, and then have a second sleeper. We weren't going to go two sleepers high that side, but the flower bed's so high and Jan quite likes it being raised like that, so we're going to do that. Steps in, that one there. But the first thing I'm going to do is get this drain pipe ready, because I think I'm going to have to cut that very nice shape I made there. I think I'm going to have to cut that to get the drain pipe to go. I reckon I can get it under that deck. I reckon I can run it under there through where that wood is, so then it'll be able to come out of there, down and across, and then it'll be buried under gravel. So that's that one. Cementing these posts, get all those concreted in. What we're going to do here, by the way, is we've got these kind of blocks, and I did toy with moving them, but then I thought, well, I might disturb the pond itself. So what we're going to do with those is I'm going to build like a planter, but it will look like little houses along, like seaside houses along there, and then we'll plant that up. Still going to do the fence and all that round, picket fence. Oh yeah, and I strung up some lights last night. I wasn't doing very well with the work. The pond pumps were driving me crazy. So I put the lights up just to cheer myself up. But yeah, quite a day's work. But I reckon good. So first things first, let's get that pipe work sorted. I think the fish are enjoying the cleaner water already. They're much more active today. No more dead fish, and they're much more active, zipping around. So by the time summer comes, they're going to be great. And I've noticed the lilies have started popping up as well. So another week of that, I reckon I might have some lily pads. But yeah, good. Drain pipes, I've been struggling with that big pipe, how to reduce it down. Well, now I've swapped the pipes over, I don't have to reduce it down, I just have to flow that water from the pump, from the filter rather, back into the pond, so that makes life easier. So I went down Wicks, and what I've settled on is this. I bought just drain pipe, right, big old drain pipe, similar size. I couldn't get the exact size, but they got these reducers, which I'll be able to effectively attach to that big pipe. You know, I'll solvent weld them on. That'll be good. And then I'm back to standard drain pipe sizes then, so I can just use elbows and whatever, you know, just standard drain pipe stuff. So that's really good, because, you know, I was looking at the price of pond specific things, and I guess it's why they do it, but it's all so expensive. So at least now it's just standard drain pipes and fittings. So that'll be good. I'll get that out. Means I'm going to have to take my nice cut off there. Just saw that back. But then a pipe will be coming out. Come out right there. Through there. Don't think I could bore a hole through it. A bit annoyed with myself now that I've kind of sealed it in there, to be honest. It's going to be a difficult one to cut. Be careful with the pond liner, but that's good. I've got that pipe going through there, pretty much perfect. I'll stick out over the pond a little bit. There we go. So that's pretty perfect. I have to buy a little bit more to do the up piece. It's amazing how much materials you get through. Anyway, so now this. Oh yeah, and I reinstalled that. So now this. I'm going to put some pea gravel down. I know I could put sand. I had quite a lot of success with pea gravel around calicos though, so I'm going to use that. A little bit of footage where I've got to. So that hole was a pain. Everywhere I dug there was roots. It took forever to get that done. Never mind, done. So that's all in. So now I'm going to start on this top step. Young foolishly cemented in that one a while back, and now it's yeah, I can't. I've hammered and chiseled at it. It won't come out, so I'm gonna have to like come to here and then cement the rest of that in, I think. So cut another sleeper. Well, this weather definitely isn't helping. It's turning everything into like a mud soup. Stopping me working outside a bit. Hoping it's going to pass. Well, this is why we had to give up on the party for the weekend, because yeah, this was never going to happen. However, slow progress. So I'll put that post in while I'm waiting. With that darn post, couldn't work out why it wasn't going in, and sort of, you know. Of course, answer turned out to be concrete lintels. I'd forgotten. Anyway, on with this. Well, that's been the most technical cut on the job so far. I fitted it in at that angle there, and then this angle here. Quite pleased with it, but I think my chainsaw blade's completely blunt. I don't think this weather's helped it at all. It could be that it was a particularly heavy log, maybe. I don't think so though. I think the chainsaw's blunt. I've had it a while now. So that's going to go like that. And then I'm going to need to find a way of stopping this one coming forwards. That one there. So I'll probably put some sort of post in front of it. There's a cement blocks down, so I could probably drill in and mount some brackets to stop it moving. I think I'm going to get this new blade, because I've got about 4 or 5 more cuts to do, and honestly it's exhausting me because this chainsaw's blunt now, and that's a lot of work with it being blunt. So new blade in, and then we'll get on with it. I've been fighting this chainsaw all day. The blade's a couple of years old, so I think the blade's blunt, and I feel like I'm gonna like cut myself or something because I'm finding it so hard. Anyway, I went down Screwfix, got another one because I've got a few more cuts to make and I've got a tree to cut down. See here, I'm going to change the blade, see how I get on. Whew, there's no question that was a slog today. I fought the chainsaw all day and it kind of doubled the workload. My arms are killing and all that. And eventually I went down Screwfix and bought a new blade, like chain that goes around the chainsaw. And then it started cutting through these sleepers like butter. So here's me thinking it's the sleepers were too hard and actually it was the blunt blade. So lesson in life, we'll get on with that. I'll always have a spare blade on me now. They're only about £8 if you buy them. I paid 11 down at Screwfix, but if you look, I looked on Amazon, they're like £8-9. So yeah. However, substantially there now. So that's all in. That pipe's in to run the pump out the back there. This back piece is finished. I'm quite pleased with that. I do like how I got that run into the deck there. That looks really good. It's still got the temporary battening around the top just to hold the net. That's going to go away, obviously. That's a temporary post, clearly. I'm going to put another post there. But, I mean, kind of done. And that net there is about kind of what I want to do. It's about 2 foot off the pond. I'm kind of hanging it on various bits, so I think I'll work out how I do that. It certainly looks good off the posts. It's a nice height then. And I like leaving that top bit of the waterfall free because the birds washing it, they come and have a bath. The fish have seemed a lot happier today. All my little water lilies are coming out. Let's go around this side. The light's a bit funny from that side. Let's go around it. Yeah, you can see the water quality is coming up really well. I think this new pump is making a huge difference already. That's been about 24 hours. They say in 36 it'll clear it all. I was like, yeah, whatever, but I can believe that. That's looking really good. And the fish seem a lot happier, so yeah, definitely with the 2 pumps running it's going to go well. Big job is just level this out. I'm just going to give it a quick going over with my mattock. Level it out, get the grout, get it spread out even, and then I'm not going to go too mad getting it even because the gravel will do that for me. And then get the weed membrane down, get the gravel from over there back on here. Whew, Jan will be happy. There used to be 2 great big fir trees here, and the roots are just crazy, man. How any of those have not punctured the pond is beyond me, but there we go, close enough, close enough. We're going to get a good couple of inches of gravel on here, so say gravel, pebbles, so you'll never know. I'm going to take it up to the top of that, or just near fractionally below there. So let's get the membrane. It's 6 o'clock. There is no chance I'm moving all of that gravel over there tonight, but I'll be damned if I'm not getting at least 2 barrowfuls over there, because I have tried for days to get to this point, and I am going to put some gravel down. Anyway, it'll hold it in place in case the winds come. They change your plan. I'm not going to do that tonight. That first barrel that's gone on there, all that mud in there. I've not gone to all this effort to refill this with mud. That one can stay there, but I'm going to wash those stones because no, not gone to all that effort to do that. So call it a night. I'm going to pack up my tools, put the pump back up. I'll just weigh down this stuff with plants and stuff so it doesn't blow anywhere. But I'm done for the night. More Monday, I think.